Hi Pisces, and welcome to your Love Tarot forecast. This is for August 16th through August 31st, 2019. So I'm going to start, okay, wow. I'm going to start off by pulling some bonus cards for you guys for the end of the reading to bring you further confirmation or clarity about, different situations that you're going through in regards to love and romance. I'll keep them face down. You also, Spirit wants to give you some bonus messages on top of these bonus messages. So let's get these ones out and displayed. And while I'm going through the reading, you decide which one of these three holds, more confirmation or clarity for you in regards to love and romance, Pisces. Okay, so I just have to say that one of the cards that jumped out, this also flew out when I was shuffling for Aquarius right at the beginning, like, oh, bonus, here's extra. So any of you Pisces where this is an Aquarius, I highly recommend you check that out if you are separated from them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So this right here, those of you who are separated from somebody, silent, not speaking, but still watching, and it's like drifting apart. No, you're not. Captivation and an inescapable connection between two souls. Okay. So Pisces, those of you who are disconnected from somebody, especially if it's an Aquarius, you may think that it's like you guys are drifting apart and like, all these things. But the truth at the end of the day, Pisces, it's an inescapable connection between two souls for both of you equally. Okay. And this is just bonus that had to jump out. So, this clearly is just for those Pisces who are separated from somebody. And, with your guides coming in to put this out there like that, it's to let you know that, the dreams you're having, the random thoughts, thinking about them, feeling about them, seeing synchronicities in your reality isn't you being crazy or obsessing, all right? They're thinking about you and feeling about you, which is going to be projected into your reality. You're thinking and feeling about them, which is going to be projected into their reality. And even though we might not be speaking and it seems like we've drifted apart, we're still looking in on each other, and it's, captivation and inescapable connection between two souls. So that's just like a little bonus for separated Pisces. All right, so let's get into the reading, Pisces. Singles, couples, crushes, dating, new people coming in, and obviously, that separated storyline that stole the show. And just as I'm beginning to cut the deck, look at with this on the bottom, not over you. That was also an Aquarius's reading. I'll just put that out there. Okay, so we have same mistake. And you know what? Leo's reading actually had that as their first card. Love songs and admirer. Ooh, Pisces. Okay, listen here. So, singles, there is somebody who is noticing you and crushing on you and feeling you. Okay, you have some fan club going on, and you may or may not notice this. Or if you do, you may be reluctant because there's things about this person or situation and you're like, that reminds me of the past and I don't want to make the same mistake again. I don't think that's the case, all right, Pisces? So listen, there are some crushes around you, like admirers. I don't feel like this is just one. I feel like there's a couple going on, and we'll see that as I pull more cards. Those of you who are just dating somebody with no commitment, Pisces, and to me, it feels more like a situation that's kind of flaky and back and forth. Like, it's not like, well, obviously you guys aren't committed. Yeah, if that's the case, Pisces, and this person's been a little bit distant, and now they're coming in strong, you might want to just end things with them and open yourself up to something new, because with the same mistake there, I feel like this goes with somebody who, you know, is in and out, in and out. This is not that person that came through at the beginning of your reading. Like, that's somebody you are completely disconnected and separated from, not speaking to. Okay, what I'm feeling here for some other Pisces is it's like you're seeing the same person, but they're very flaky and they're not committing and things like that. And it's like your guides are saying, Pisces, you're better off just like not even dealing with that person. It will be the same thing over and over again. Okay. Those of you in committed relationships, what I feel with this lineup of cards is something that your relationship has struggled with, like you guys are finally overcoming that these last 2 weeks of August, and there may be some sort of achievement or accomplishment that one of you, you know, have this last 2 weeks of August in your career or some other area of your life, and there's a cause for celebration. And if it's you, your partner is so proud of you and so excited for you. And if it's, you know, your partner's achievement, it's the same, like you're really happy and excited for them. It's almost kind of like a breakthrough. Okay. Single Pisces, crushes, admirers, and then lastly, those of you who are separated, you both are very haunted by each other, like in your personal realities, love songs, TV shows, phrases, names, colors, you name it. You both are experiencing it, probably dreaming about each other as well. So Pisces, let's pull some tarot cards and get more information. And as I'm cutting the deck, look at new love energies, Ace of Emotions. That's always a positive sign. All right, Pisces, we have 10 of Emotions, happiness, togetherness, tribe. We have the Divine Feminine of Emotions, authentic, deep, empathic. We have 6 of Roses, giving, receiving, sharing. Ooh, 2 of Emotions, chemistry, connection, romance. And lastly, 4 of Roses, closed, greedy, selfish. Yeah, this right here, this card, Pisces, is for those of you who are dealing with that flaky in and out person. Spirit's saying, like, no matter how sweet they come in, it's always going to be the same thing. They're always going to, like, start cutting you off, cutting you out, being distant, disconnected. So it's like, you guys hang out, you have a really good time, it's good, there's a lot of chemistry, you're feeling really good, but then like they leave and then they're all flaky, like hard to talk to, slow to return messages, you know, things like that. And then when they want to see you, they come in all heavy and strong. Pisces, that is, Spirit's like, just don't even waste your time. There's better romances for you out there, okay? Singles, listen, you may have a couple of opportunities, definitely some crushes around you for sure. With giving and receiving, you know, the new people coming into your life or the crushes making an expression of love and confession towards you, there's, you know, a lot of potential for long-term connection, you know, for anybody newer that you're meeting, or somebody you may know that's finally expressing their interest in you, Pisces. Those of you in committed relationships, yeah, I really feel like somebody's accomplishing something, and it may be the Pisces in the situation with this Divine Feminine of Emotions, because this would be water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I feel like Pisces, like you guys are the ones, or the feminine in this relationship is the one who is making some achievement, accomplishment, and it's a cause for celebration. And you know, the partner is so happy, so proud of their Pisces or their feminine, okay, for what has been achieved and accomplished here. So there's cause for celebration. And you know, for other coupled up Pisces, I just feel like you guys are overcoming something with that same mistake. It's like 10 of emotions. You're overcoming something, and your love and your bond and your connection is even stronger than ever before. All right. Separated Pisces, listen. You may or may not reconnect these last 2 weeks of August. With that Four of Roses, even though the person you're separated from, like they're thinking about you and still watching everything you do and are haunted by you, they might still be a bit prideful or a bit closed up and selfish, or they might be afraid that you are closed to them, okay? So you may or may not reconnect these last 2 weeks. I think eventually for sure you will, just because of, you know, all the cards that flew out at the beginning of the reading. But, you know, so let's pull some tarot dice. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles, which would be the Six of Roses. So there's that giving, receiving, sharing energy coming in again. Ooh, and look at this with the Ace of Pentacles, Pisces. So there very well could be a reunion, a new beginning between you and somebody that you are separated from, all right? Even though you may have thought, you know, impossible, or they thought impossible, that's like all changing, okay? Here we have the Devil. Next out we have the Queen of Swords, and now we have the Page of Cups, okay? So, as far as other people, could be water energy, but also we have the Queen of Swords up there. So that's Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. There is a strong Aquarius connection going on in this reading, Pisces. We also could have a potential Capricorn, all right? But here, this is like the present going into the future. We have an Ace of Pentacles with the Devil with the Page of Cups. This is like a confession of, I have an intense crush on you. I want you back. I'm sorry. I love you. Like, be with me. All right. That's totally that energy right there. Those of you, you know, in these committed relationships, that's the accomplishment. And again, it's attached to the water energy, the feminine the feminine energy in this relationship. There it is, a big cause for celebration and happiness in these committed relationships. All right. Yeah, wow. Pisces, this is good. And I just have to say, you're the last reading, and I don't know what it is about these last 2 weeks of August, but it's like people are loving, people are mending, people are making up with each other, apologies, taking accountability. And Pisces, I also see that coming through in your reading as well. It's like anybody new coming in, you guys have the potential for long-term happy connection. I do feel there's just people you already know around you that are crushing on you, that are going to confess this, or there's somebody you're separated from, and you guys do have a high likelihood of talking and reconnecting these last 2 weeks of August. And if it doesn't happen these last 2 weeks of August, it's definitely happening at some point, because you saw the cards that flew out. You both are still, you know, thinking about each other, feeling each other, all of those things, Pisces. So very nice reading all the way around, regardless of your current relationship status, except for those of you with that flaky in and out person. You got to get them out of your life, because there's either A, some people around you that really want to be on your arm, or B, there's an ex or an old flame who is missing the hell out of you. I will say that. All right. So Pisces, let's get into your bonus cards. Those of you who were attracted to this first card, we have Unavailable, Unhealed Wounds Prevent Emotional Connections. So Pisces, this really goes to that person who's flaky in and out, or this could speak to in the past, you know, the person you're separated from. It's like one of you wasn't available, like there was some emotional baggage that had to be healed or worked through, or even those of you in committed relationships, it's like there's some baggage and emotional things that had to be worked through. All right, so Next card, card number 2, if you were attracted to card number 2, is one-sided, emotionally selfish, and immature. Again, very similar message to this, about, you know, this could be why you had to separate from somebody, or this flaky person who's in and out, like that's telling you the truth of who they are. Committed, I feel like that's the energy you're overcoming, all right? And lastly, for this third option, we have hearts reunite, falling in love again. All right, Pisces, that really speaks for itself, right? So those are your messages. I am wishing you all the best. Take care.